So if you don't mind, please muting your phone or muting yourselves just so there's no distractions. We appreciate that. I liked it so many times I wanted you to keep hearing it. Sorry about that. Good morning. So like I said, welcome to the Ohio Award Celebration. This year is the 60th anniversary of the Combined Federal Campaign, and we've had a really wonderful campaign that would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of all of our federal workforce. We look forward to celebrating you here today and saying thank you. To start us off, I'd like to introduce you to someone who's part of the CFC behind the scenes, and that's Ms. Anna Voudouris. Anna is our chairwoman for the Ohio Local Federal Coordinating Committee, and she's responsible for a lot of the coordination and oversight responsibilities. She's also the director of the Cleveland Federal Executive, the Cleveland FEB, and she's an all-around enormous CFC advocate. Anna goes above and beyond every day for the CFC. She has been instrumental in recruiting key members for our loan executives, for our LFCC, which helps us with oversight. We could not do the work that we've done the last several years without Anna. So I just want to make sure she knows how much we appreciate her and what a great advocate she is for the CFC. Anna, please welcome yourself or introduce yourself.
Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2121 CFC Award Ceremony. I am so amazingly proud of the wonderful success of this year's CFC campaign and so excited to share in this celebration of it. Given all the stresses and challenges of this year, I am not only grateful, but simply amazed at the tireless dedication and work that each of you has given in order to make this year such a success and so good. A big thank you to everyone who supported us. Shout out to our guiding light, Tribal Tech, for their being relentless in the pursuit of this campaign. But even more importantly, to our volunteers, to the local agency chair people, to the key workers, and of course to our tireless loan execs, without whom we most assuredly would not have had such a successful campaign. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Jamie?
Thanks, Anna. I absolutely echo everything Anna said. So first, I want to just a little excitement. Our goal this year was to exceed the amount of dollars raised in 2020 with the challenges that we are all so familiar with. So I believe it was $1,752,000 raised last year. And as of yesterday evening, after finalizing some paper pledges with the VA in Cleveland, we are really excited to announce we have exceeded our 2020 numbers with the paper forms that we expect that we processed yesterday that will be coming in. And we know that there's actually quite a bit more paper to still trickle in over the coming weeks. So congratulations to everybody. What a huge, tremendous accomplishment this is for the Ohio local communities, for the national and international charities that are also part of the CFC. The collective impact as a group that you guys have made is just spectacular. So congratulations, everyone. I'm really proud of everyone. So first, we're gonna start our campaign recognition. I wanna introduce you to Carol McLean. She's our Associate Director for the Cleveland area. Here is Carol.
Good morning. I'm proud to announce the virtual Pacesetter campaign. It was a campaign for federal agencies, installations, and commands, and they kicked the campaign off on September 20th through October 5th. The PACER was conducted prior to the Ohio CFC zone officially opening, and it was completely virtual. The Pacers were led by example and set the pace and the momentum for the campaign. So there were 3 participants. First, we'd like to congratulate the CFC Pacesetter campaign in the Cleveland area, which includes Akron, Toledo, Youngstown, and Pennsylvania. This area had 54 donors and they raised $36,000. Congratulations. The second area was the Columbus, Ohio area, which includes Columbus and West Virginia. They raised $27,000 from 37 donors, and congratulations to them. And finally, we have the people from the Dayton area. They raised $159,000, and there were 88 donors. So congratulations to the 3 entities in Ohio, and congratulations for running the Pacesetter campaign. So next, I would like to introduce Mr. Tim O'Callahan. He is from the board of the Ronald McDonald House here in Cleveland. He's going to talk to you about the impact the CFC donations have on their organization. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you, Carol, and thank you to all of you who contributed to Ronald McDonald House and really to all these charities across the state of Ohio and even nationally. Just to give you a quick update on the impact that you make. At Ronald McDonald House, we have 2 houses, one in Akron, one in Cleveland. We have 53 rooms here in the Cleveland house and 42 in Akron. We have 5 family rooms at various hospitals around the Cleveland area, where families that aren't staying overnight but are from the area can just go to sort of get away for a little bit of respite in the middle of the day when they've been with their child all day. We have a care mobile that goes into underserved areas for dental care for children that are up to 18 years old. And then we have an online resource called redtreehouse.org that has a variety of resources that families can tap into, everything from childcare to financial issues to mental health awareness, all of those sorts of issues that families might face. More than just sort of give you some statistics, let me just tell you a couple of quick stories about the kinds of families that you're helping here through your gifts. I was in our cafeteria, our kitchen, about a month ago and was grabbing a cup of coffee and ran into a mother who was here from Dayton, Ohio. And I asked her how she was doing. And she started to tell me that they come to Cleveland. Their son has a childhood disease. He's 9 years old. They've been coming for years for one-day appointments and that kind of thing. But this stay was going to require them to stay here for a month. And when they first got that news, they weren't sure how they would be able to do it. They started to tally up what it might cost them in hotels and food and parking and all of those things, and figured it was going to be $4,000 just to be able to stay with their son. They did not know about Ronald McDonald House at the time and found out from somebody at the hospital and said what a blessing it was to have that here. Again, they were willing to go into debt if they had to. You'd do anything for your child when they're sick, but fortunately they didn't have to. So again, a family like that, very, very helpful. We had another family here of just a year ago who had been here 6 years. They came from Israel. Their son had multiple organ transplants a number of times. And the family could really never go home. Mom, dad, and 2 sisters, one sister of whom was born here in Cleveland. She was 4 years old when they finally got to go home because their son, Khaled, had recovered enough that they could head back home. But Cleveland and our Cleveland house was the only house she'd ever known. And for us, it was almost bittersweet to see them go. You were thrilled that they were able to get back home to family and loved ones. But it was hard to let them go. We were their family. This was their house. Lastly, I want to read one note. Your gifts provide anywhere from 500 to 600 lunches per week to the different family rooms. And we got this note from a mother who said, dropping a note to say thank you for the boxed lunch today in the pediatric hospital at the Cleveland Clinic. We've been here for several days and I've just picked off of my son's leftover hospital food. What a treat to have a real meal and delicious as well. I am unable to leave him as he's in isolation, so having this food accessible was such a bright spot in all our dark days. Thank you. That kind of thing, we get these notes 8-10 times a week from families. They're not able to leave their child in the hospital. If they have to go to the cafeteria to get a meal, it's expensive and it takes a lot of time away, and they're afraid to even leave their child for, 10-15 minutes. So again, those are some of the blessings that you provide. I mentioned that family, Khalid. This is his family. This was his sister's drawing before they left to go home. So again, thank you to everybody for what you make available to the families here. It's really, really appreciated.
Wow, Tim, that's some powerful things there. Thank you so much for everything that you do for your community, and of course for supporting the Combined Federal Campaign the way that you do. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Rich Bishan. I'm the Associate Director for the Columbus region, also a little bit of West Virginia. Shout out to West Virginia there, of the Ohio CFC. It's my honor to announce the nominees for our 2 individual awards for 2021. Thank you to everyone who submitted these amazing nominees. The first award this morning is the CFC Service Award, or Most Valuable Volunteer Award. This award recognizes a campaign manager or a key worker or even a volunteer who made the most valuable contribution in the agency, contributing to the overall success to their agency's campaign. And the nominees are the key worker team from the Herschel Woody Williams VA Medical Center in West Virginia, Rebecca Kissinger, Nancy McKenzie, Vanessa Miller, and Dwayne Ryder. The second nominee is Sharon Manley from the VA Medical Center in Cleveland. And the third nominee is Tanya Mitchell from NASA Glenn Research Center in Cleveland. The fourth nominee is Kelly Rodriguez from the Air Force Material Command, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And the winner is Sharon Manley from the VA Medical Center. Outstanding job in her second year as the campaign leader, handling the challenges of balancing patient care and a pandemic, and of course, the Combined Federal Campaign. Congratulations, Sharon. The second award is what we call the Atlas Award, also known as the CFC Hero Award. A CFC hero is a person who implemented a successful CFC and went above and beyond the call of duty in service to the campaign. This recognition will be awarded to 3 outstanding campaign representatives. All 3 of today's winners have been forwarded to OPM for national award consideration this year. Here are the nominees. Miss Jamila Ali, who served as a loan executive from the Internal Revenue Service, Cleveland. Miss Marco Bedingfield, campaign manager, United States Postal Service, Cleveland. Bernadette Crum, campaign manager, Defense Acquisition University, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And Nicolette Ledford, Defense Finance and Accounting Service, Columbus. Heidi Matkin, Air Force Material Command, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And the winners are Jamila Ali, Internal Revenue Service, Cleveland, Marco Bedingfield, United States Postal Service, Cleveland, and Nicolette Ledfield, DFAS, Columbus. Congratulations to all 3 of you. All 3 winners have been forwarded to OPM for national award consideration. It is my pleasure to introduce Colby Falconer from the Columbus Zoo to talk about the impact CFC donations have on their organization. Welcome, Kobe.
Thanks, Rich. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to say on behalf of all sort of animal and conservation organizations that you all support, we really, really appreciate what you do for us. For the Columbus Zoo and for the Wild specifically, the money that we receive from you all goes to top quality healthcare for our animals, conservation education, access to education for those in our community who can't normally get here, and just hopefully creating an incredible experience for all those who come and visit us each and every day, even when it's gross out like today with snow and everything. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and again, on behalf of all charities that are conservation and animal. But I especially just wanted to introduce you to Amber and a friend of hers, and she's just going to talk to you a little bit about an animal that your dollars help support. And again, thank you so much.
Yes, so with me today, I have Fiona, and Fiona is one of our 3 fennec fox that we have here in the Animal Programs Department. And she is one of our MVPs of our department here. And the main thing that we do is that we travel out into the community, especially to groups of folks that aren't necessarily able to make it here on grounds at the zoo. So she gets to meet people from all different walks of life and educate them about desert regions of the world and ways that we can make an impact in those regions, even though they seem so far away from us. So Miss Fiona is certainly a desert creature. Like I said, she is the smallest species of fox, but she's also one of the coolest species of fox, in my opinion, because she's actually one of the only species that utilizes teamwork, and they all work together because of that desert area that they're native to. They have to combine resources to make it out and find things like food sources. They work together to hunt, which is very unusual for fox. If you know anything about fox, they're usually loners, but these guys, they'll work together to find their prey using their incredibly great sense of hearing with these big ears. And one thing that they do that's really unique is that they actually hunt scorpions. So they'll kind of create a little tornado of confusion around that scorpion, and they'll be able to take it down in a safe manner that not many other predators out in the desert are able to do. So they'll capitalize on that teamwork to get the job done. Another really cool thing about Fiona is that she actually has built-in flip-flops on the bottom of her feet, as I call it. She has little fur that surrounds all the pads on her feet, so she doesn't have to worry about getting burnt on that hot desert sand. So like Kobe said, we wanted to thank you all so very much for all of your support and being able to utilize those dollars to reach a population of folks that aren't always able to visit us here at the zoo is something that is very important to our mission here at the zoo and very important to our community as well. So we thank you very, very much.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Falconer and Columbus Zoo. I know you guys have great facilities and programs there, and thank you for sharing with us today. My name is Joshua Dorn, and I am the Associate Director for the Dayton region of the Ohio CFC. And today it's my pleasure to present the 3 agency awards for the 2021 Ohio CFC. So the first award is the Show Must Go On Award, and this award recognizes campaigns that put together impressive events that inspired during this crazy, mostly virtual campaign. The 3 agencies that are nominated this year are the Air Force Material Command, Air Force Research Lab out of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the Herschel Woody Williams VA Medical Center out of West Virginia, and finally, the United Postal Service out of Cleveland. And out of the 3 nominees, the winner is Air Force Material Command, Air Force Research Lab out of Wright-Pat Air Force Base. So I want to say congratulations to Dr. Edmund Moore and Mr. Jeffrey Leonard for putting together an amazing golf tournament and charity fair, as well as the highly informative Dayton area kickoff charity fair that was held at Sinclair Community College this year. This kickoff was like a talk show style format that we're going to be going to be duplicating for years to come. So congratulations, Air Force Material Command, on your great event. And the next award is for the Ben Franklin Award, also known as the Innovator Award. and it recognizes creativity, innovation, and excellence during the 2021 CFC. And the nominees are Air Force Material Command, Air Force Research Lab out of Wright-Patt Air Force Base. And the second nominee is the Defense Finance and Accounting Services out of Cleveland. And the winner of the nominees are the Defense Finance and Accounting Service out of Cleveland. This year, they rose to the challenge of a second year with 100% virtual campaign and developed a variety of communications and campaign tools to enhance their virtual campaign. So good job all around, and congratulations. And the final award is the agency or installation year of the year. One of these federal agencies or commands will receive this award for achieving outstanding CFC results by utilizing innovative and creative campaign methods, motivating campaign workers, creating awareness for the CFC, and demonstrating leadership support. And the nominees are Defense Finance and Accounting Services out of Columbus, and the NASA Glenn Research Center out of Cleveland. And out of these two nominees, the winner is the NASA Glenn Research Center out of Cleveland. So the team of 26 key workers led by campaign manager Tanya Mitchell pulled out all the stops, and they raised over $268,000 in donations this year. And that is more than a 5% increase over their 2020 campaign. So again, congratulations and great work. And it is my pleasure now to introduce Sharon Todd from the Miami Valley Leadership Foundation here in Dayton to talk about the impact CFC donations have on their organization. So welcome, Ms. Todd.
Thank you very much, Josh. My name is Sharon Todd from the Miami Valley Leadership Foundation, and it is an honor to be here with you today. I just want to say thank you for allowing us to partner with the CFC. Partnering with the CFC allows us to continue on our mission of engaging people of faith and goodwill to build relationships that transform lives. We do this in a number of different ways here in the Miami Valley. We mentor youth, we strengthen families, and we have programs to help build healthy communities. In the Miami Valley, there are pockets of communities all around that all have very different needs, both in their school districts as well as just in their communities in general. And so we do that by partnering across different domains within a community and really bringing people together for collective impact. My main goal, my main job is with the mentoring youth, and that's really where our partnership with the CFC funds comes in. And just to give you a little bit of perspective of how we've grown and how the partnership with CFC really has impacted and allow us to continue to grow is in 2019, 2020, we partnered with three different school districts here in the Miami Valley area, which contained about 9 schools within those 3 districts, and we impacted 82 students by bringing a one-on-one mentor into their school to meet with them, just a caring adult who came just to speak life and hope into them and be an advocate for them, be a friend for them. Obviously, the 2020-2021 school year was very different. We used innovative and creative ways to keep our mentors and mentees connected. But we're excited that this year we are back in the schools, we're meeting in person. And right now, as of February of 2022, we are in 6 school districts. We've partnered with 23 different schools, and we are reaching right now 123 young people that have been matched with a caring adult mentor. All of our mentors they go through a research-based, evidence-based training. We provide all the background checks, and then we also provide resources to the school. And so our partnership with the CFC really helps to allow us to continue offering just this a very high integrity, very a spirit of excellence when it comes to bringing caring adult mentors into the lives of young people. I wanted to read an email I received from one of our mentors, and this mentor has been with his mentee for, this is their 4th year together, and for the first 2 years, this mentor, he would contact me and he would say, I'm not sure that my mentee even wants to meet with me. I'm not sure I'm really making a difference at all. And I received this email, and it was just such a blessing. It said, he says, This is an email I received from the guidance counselor at the school where I mentor. If I didn't know the program was making a difference before, we sure do now. I read it to several people in my office, and it struck all of us how such a small amount of effort and time can have such a huge impact. Thank you for investing so much of your time and energy to impact so many lives. This is a message from his mentee's mom. The mom says, I want to say thank you to Mr. Mike. Thank you for meeting with Butters. That's what she calls her son. It means the world to me, but also to him. You and your family are impeccable. Butters looks forward every time when he gets to see Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike has made a huge difference in his life. It brings tears to my eyes at times. I wish I would have made different choices in my own life now. When I look back on how I made lots of mistakes, maybe if I wasn't such a hellion at times, I don't know. But I so appreciate you and all that you do for my son. Thank you so much. He needed Mr. Mike more than I would have ever known. And so because of our partnerships, because of the work that you do that allows us to do our work, we're able to get messages like that from the parents who are seeing the difference in their kids.
All right, thank you. So, guys, this is my 31st year working on the Ohio CFC, and I've had the pleasure of mentoring and sharing with 31 classes of loan executives. But I will tell you, this year we had a very small but a mighty team. It gives me pleasure to introduce you to the 2 Cleveland loan executives that we had this year, and their loan executives, and also my friends. I just need to tell you guys that. So first I have Ms. Jamila Ali from the Internal Revenue Service and Mr. Andy Filatic from DFAS Cleveland. Thank you both for your incredible teamwork and the can-do attitude that you carried with you this year. I'm so proud of both of you and what we were able to accomplish. Jamila?
Thank you, Carol, and I definitely feel the same way. Now, this year we have the pleasure of announcing the 3 winners of the Beanstalk Award. The Beanstalk Award is a numbers game. This is not a nominated award, but is based on several growth factors that will be calculated using the final pledge data. We looked at the final 2021 campaign results compared to 2020 results and agencies, installations that demonstrate exceptional growth. We will be recognizing 3 winners: a small organization, fewer than 100 personnel or employees; a medium organization between 100 and 1,000 employees; a large organization over 1,000 personnel. Now, this year's winner for small organization had a 436% increase in overall giving in 2021. The number of donors increased by a whopping 350%. Congratulations to the winner.
And the winner is the Social Security Administration in Dayton, Ohio. Outstanding job for having such a wonderful re-engagement into the CFC this year. This year's winner for medium-sized agencies with 100 to 1,000 personnel goes to the agency who has been working so hard to meet their patients' needs during the second year of the pandemic and still conduct a strong CFC. With staffing shortages and pressure on their staff, the campaign manager had to start this year by recruiting an entirely new campaign team. What they lacked in experience, they made up for in heart, dedication, and drive. Increasing their donations by 20% for the medium-sized agencies, the 2021 Beanstalk Award goes to...
And the winner is Medium Agency, Herschel Woody Williams, VA Medical Center, West Virginia, led by Ms. Denise Littlejohn, Peggy Cox, and their team of key workers. Thank you and congratulations. This year's winner in the large organization category with more than 1,000 personnel goes to an agency who had every obstacle put in front of them in 2020 and continue to push, to be bold, to be dedicated to the CFC. In 2021, they worked so incredibly hard to turn around their campaign from 2020 to ensure every single employee had the opportunity to give, no matter first, second, or third shift. They were on it. This campaign team talked to everyone in every facility office in their region with a whopping 32% in campaign donations. Oh, over the 2020 year, they had an increase of 38% in donors. This year's large agency Beanstalk winner is
the United States Postal Service, Cleveland. CFC was led by Miss Alicia Rockhorse and Mr. Marco Bedingfield and supported by their army of CFC advocates. We are so proud of the amazing job you all did. And I would like to thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And thank you for being the faces of change and change makers to all those who worked and supported the campaign, including pledge donors and charities. This couldn't be accomplished without you. I would like to send it over to Miss Anna Venduris, a very good friend and a fellow colleague. Anna Venduris is our Federal Executive Board Director from Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you, Andy and Jamila, and thank you all.
Thank you.
We couldn't have done this without you, and I don't even know, overcoming all the challenges that you have this year and growing your base, it's amazing, because coming back when you're down, there's just something huge to be said about that. So I can't thank you all enough. Jamie, I'm asking you to wrap it up.
Thank you, everyone. I'm just going to echo what everyone else said. Amazing job. Way to come back from just the last 2 years. I mean, I don't need to explain it. We've all lived it. We're all exhausted, and you guys just came through, and you are the face of change, and you have made such a difference in your local community and the community at large. So thank you all. We look forward, hopefully, to work with you guys next year and just appreciate everything you have done. And we're really proud of everyone. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all.
Thank you.